And I know some people who like their life was ruined by OxyContin. You know?
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, it really depends on you know somebody's individual biochemistry. Like to me, opioids are not addictive to me. Like I've had them when I've had operations or something, and they barely affect my pain level, and they make me like itchy and uncomfortable.
They make me stupid.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like, so like I could never get addicted to alcohol or opioids. It's just impossible. Like because my biochemistry just does not have like. But I love tasty food. I feel like if there's, I'm addicted to tasty food. Sure. But like there's like can be like I have a whole wall of alcohol. It's there for decoration.
Yeah.
I never touch it. Basically,
I feel the same way. I could easily quit alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go weeks without having a drink.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all. But I know some people, they have one drink and they're off to the races. And that's the difference in the biochemical differences that we all have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the case with a lot of addictions. I'm not addicted to gambling, but I get it. I see it. I've seen it in people. But I have this aversion to things that I know are going to ruin my life. I see it. That's why I've never tried cocaine. I just saw too many people that it looks too fun. I'm like, I don't want to get involved.
Yeah, I mean, I think generally for any given drug, legal or illegal, you could. The question is, can you complete the following sentence? Blank made me a better person.
Meth.
Like I've never heard anyone say meth made them a better person or cocaine made them a better person. No, ever.
Made a lot of soldiers better, I think. That's
I mean, if you're doing, if you're like, if your soldiers need to march for 3 days in a row,
does. It's really
meth
good
is
for that.
Effective at that, you know. Like people give like France a hard time about capitulating in World War II, but you know what's worse than Nazis? Nazis on meth.
Meth up Nazis.
They're not stopping.
Norman Ohler wrote
have like
this
6
book.
bullets. They're still coming.
That book over there, Blitzed, is all about the use of methamphetamines and the different drugs that they gave their soldiers. Yeah. The guys at the front of the line, they gave the most meth.
Yes.
They have different dosages. Yeah.
I mean, you just basically think you're vulnerable on meth, and so it's one thing. Like I said, so one thing be have like be Nazis come after you, but Nazis on meth, you're like, holy shit, those fuckers are not stopping, man.
For 3 days,
they're not stopping.
It's so crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not a statement. Meth made me a better person that you hear very often.
I've never heard that before.
No, you hear a lot of like psilocybin advocates. You hear a lot of people that talk about psychedelics.
Exactly. I've actually heard many people say that LSD or mushrooms or MDMA made them a better person. Yeah. Many people. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I think a rule for the FDA should be like, hey, look, if you can complete the sentence, legal or illegal, that blank made you a better person, actually, then you got a good drug. And if you can't, you got a bad drug.
Also, if there's drugs that are available right now that can absolutely ruin people's lives, the rationalization for stopping other drugs that might ruin people's lives but also can help a lot of people's lives, it doesn't make any sense. Right. It's basically the same thing as censorship. You're taking away people's ability to discern what's true and not true, and you're taking away people's ability to discern what's good for you and not good for you. And the way to find that out is to have as much information as possible. Exactly. So to do research and actually to have unbiased, actual objective observers who are looking at all this stuff that give you real data. Yes. And the opposite of that, or the counter to that, is like, if you don't do that, you're empowering cartels. Yes. That's the whole reason why they have all that money. It's because it's illegal to sell these drugs in America. The demand is never going away. So instead of like limiting the amount of drugs, now you've got toxic drugs because fentanyl and all this other shit has been, because they're not pure. So you're just killing people. You're not saving anybody by protecting them from themselves.